what causes aging, to understand what we need to do to stop the aging process. Majority of the aging process is due to oxidation, glycation, and loss of cellular balance. And those things are basically based on genetics, environmental, our way of life, our habits, and how much we're exposed to toxins and pollutants. And a lot of the technology that's in Jeunesse and in the Jeunesse products are all trying to either undo some of the damage and at the same time prevent new damage from coming. The stem cell products that we have in the Luminesce skincare line, they are basically coming from cells from the body that are meant to repair and regenerate tissues. Stem cells have three characteristics. They can continue to replicate indefinitely, so they can make more of themselves. They can become other kinds of cells, so they can differentiate and become other kinds of cells that are needed to replace damaged cells or old cells. And they can repair and regenerate tissues. There's different kinds of stem cells. We've had stem cells technology around for about 40 years, doing bone marrow transplants for cancers, and a lot of knowledge is already available in the last 40 years. In the last 10 years, the amount of knowledge that's come around in stem cells beats the 40 years hands down 100-fold. So that's how fast this technology is growing. When we started doing stem cell research in my clinic 15 years ago, people had no idea what stem cells are. Today, when you go to a place and say stem cells, they're already talking about, oh, so is it this one or is it that one? So we've come a long way. Our stem cells are coming from fat. The reason I use fat is because you get the most amount of stem cells out of the fat from any tissue in the body. They're the ones that are meant to repair and regenerate our tissues and our skin especially. So they're the ones that really are meant to do the job that we're asking them to do. So we don't have to manipulate them, we don't have to do any genetic modifications to them. We just need to give them the right environment and they will do their job. So 15 years ago, I started doing stem cell procedures, doing surgery, where I took the fat and I separated the cells and I injected it. And I have a procedure called stem cell lift, where I started to see the changes that happened in the skin. Here's a patient, one of my first patients that we did. He had cancer, he had a big hole in his face, I don't know if you can see here. He had radiation, he had a burn, and he tried everything to fix that, and they couldn't do it with anything with traditional medicine. He came to me and we started doing the stem cells, and I did 8 treatments, within 4 years, he was all better, and you can see the improvement. All this nerve pain away, but most importantly, his skin, you can't see it so well in the picture, but all the radiation dermatitis disappeared. And that was amazing to me. And I became a believer in what the stem cells can do. And when I use it for cosmetic patients, you can see how almost immediately you see a change in the quality of the skin. You see how the skin looks better and the skin looks more radiant. You can see how the color even improves. So as you do these treatments, the cells are doing their job, but it's not moving. Technical difficulties. Okay. how do I get out of this mode, whatever this mode is? I'm trying to go back to the PowerPoint. Switched. It's on it. That's something. It's skipped. Okay. That was already done. Sorry. All right. So here we go. So the changes that, sorry about that. So the changes we were seeing in the skin were happening much faster than we would expect from the cells themselves. The cells would take 3 months just to get incorporated into the tissues and become viable. And here we saw changes within a few days to a few weeks. So something else was going on, and we said, what's going on that is changing the skin and the quality of the skin much faster than what we would expect from the cells? And it's really what we thought the cells were producing. So we went and took the fat, we took it into the lab, we grew it in the culture, and this is what they look like in the cell culture. And we looked at what they produced. And this is just an example of what tests we do to show what they produce. And we found that those factors that the cells produce, that sort of language of the cells, is they do different things. When you look at them, when you break it down and what we understand of them, they can do wound healing, they can do improve wrinkles, they can improve the skin color, they have antioxidant effects. And the idea was that we can take this and put it on the skin and get similar results. And we started doing that for wounds and burns. And one day, Randy and Wendy come into my office. Randy comes in and he had a knee pain. He was referred to me to come and do stem cells for his knee. And he comes in and we talk about what the procedure is. And I look at him and I go, the only problem is I just need a little bit of fat. He was really disappointed because he wanted me to take a lot of fat. But I took a little bit of fat, we did his knee treatment, and we became friends. So he goes, well, what else do you have with the stem cells? And I started talking to him about what I just showed you. And he said to me, what would you like to do with this? You want to sell like 5 or 10 in your office, or you want to sell thousands to the world? And obviously, that's how Jeunesse came to be. And the technology of Jeunesse really is a revolutionary technology. This is a new way of thinking about how cosmetic products should be. Until now, everything was plant-based. Everything was taking something that was really not your own and putting it on and seeing if it works to help us look better or feel better. What we're doing, we're taking the most natural product that your body produces and use it for the anti-aging effect. And this new paradigm of thinking, this new way of thinking, is, I sort of say, this is mother's milk, and everything else until now was the products we make to try to mimic mother's milk, but this is really the most natural thing. And this is a new sort of way of describing it, because until now we were trying to describe it in different ways, and it was very confusing for people. We've named our formula APT200, which is Advanced Polypeptide Technology. This is the term that's going to be on the products from now on that describes what we're putting in from the stem cells. So all these polypeptides are coming in and giving us an exclusive proprietary product that nobody else has except Jeunesse. So what are polypeptides? So polypeptides are basically made from amino acids. Amino acids are the building block of all the proteins, all the cells. And amino acids come together and they make peptides, and when you have bigger peptides, you have polypeptides, and when they come together, you get protein, and those proteins become signals to the cells. And all these polypeptides that we're putting in are made in the most natural form. We're not picking and choosing only one or two things and trying to fool the body to do it. We're giving the body what it needs and letting the body do what it does best. So, a very important thing to understand about our products is that it does not have any stem cells. It does not have any cells in it whatsoever. It only has those polypeptides. It only has what the cells are producing. It doesn't have the actual cells because the cells cannot survive in a bottle. It doesn't have any animal products. It doesn't have anything viral. It doesn't have anything that is foreign. And because of that, it's the most natural product and it has the least amount of side effects of any product that's out there. When we analyze our product, this is sort of what it looks like. It shows you that you have, hundreds of polypeptides in the product. So the line has grown. We started with the serum in 2009, and now, thank you so much. Okay. And now we have a line of products which is based on the premise that in order to have an anti-aging product, you need to have three things. You need to balance the skin, you need to replenish the skin, and you need to protect the skin. And I can tell you there's no other product line out there that even comes close to what we can do. The science of it is the best. And I'll tell you, it's surprised at the very end. So, in order to have good skincare, you need to do three things. You need to clean the skin, you need to treat the skin, and then you need to lock it in and sort of moisturize it and protect it. So we talked about the first thing is to cleanse the skin. The cleanser does a lot of things. It doesn't just take off the dirt, but taking off the dirt and opening up the pores, it allows the products to penetrate deeper and better into the skin. It also helps improve the pH of the skin. The pH of the skin needs to be 5.5 to be a healthy, happy skin. When it's at that pH, it gets much better penetration, everything gets into it, it looks better, it's the best skin you can get. So that's what our goal is to bring the skin pH close to that and to reduce inflammation in the skin. And all those products that are in the Luminous wash help it to do that. This is the only product that does not contain the polypeptides because the polypeptides cannot survive in that environment. So this is the only product that doesn't have it. Okay, that's not good. Wrong way. So let's go through it again. It doesn't work. It's fine. Okay, sorry. You get to see it twice. All right, so the serum. The serum is got the most concentrated amount of the polypeptides of any product that we have. So the serum should go on the first thing after the cleanser. Is the first thing that goes onto the skin so it can penetrate into the skin and get down to where we want it to do the action. You should wash in the morning, wash at night, put on the serum, and then afterwards we'll put on the other things. Because we talked about you can get pretty quick results. The results you're going to get are going to be within weeks, and as you use it, you will see continued improvement, and you will maintain your results with time. You can see how it gets better. In the morning, you want to use a moisturizing sunscreen, so it will do a few things. It will have the antioxidant effect, it will have the protection from the sun. It will give you moisturization, so it hydrates the skin and makes it look good. And we also want to make sure that none of the products have parabens or other allergens, which we are known to be very harmful to the skin. So we make sure we don't have those in our products. And we make sure that they're oil-free so you don't get breakouts and acne. At night, we have the advanced night repair. This one has a different set of moisturizers, a different set of antioxidants, and they work synergistically with the morning moisturizer to help rejuvenate and do the anti-aging effect that we want. For the body, we've combined the moisturizer, the polypeptide APT technology, and the antioxidant vitamins into one, so that you can use it all over the skin. And you can do that morning and night, or as often as you need, depending where you are. If you're in an environment that's dry, you want to use it more. If your skin feels good, then you can just do it twice a day. For people who want to see a more dramatic change right away, for people who want to have a exfoliation of the skin, which is really taking off the dead skin layers and opening up the pores in a much more aggressive manner than just the cleanser. The ultimate lifting mask is really good for you, because if you do this and you can do it, it's safe enough to do it every day, it's gentle enough for you to use it every day without drying you out or irritating you. Or what I recommend, if you don't want to do it every day, at least do it once a week, because what it does, it opens up the pores, it opens up all the sort of glands that will allow the polypeptides to penetrate. It takes away all the blemishes and the lines much faster. It has an immediate lifting effect, which is really what we want to do. So if you want to go out and look good and not have the wrinkles that day, you can put it on, 20 minutes, it'll dry off, and then you can go out and it'll last you for about 6 to 8 hours. And so this gives you an immediate firming and lifting effect. So here's an example of a person who was using our products. The neck is probably one of the hardest areas to treat. And you can see within a few weeks, her neck got much better, and the lines are less and is tighter. Around the eyes, the same thing. You can see how much better it is. And this is actually a distributor. She became a diamond last time I talked to her. She used the product, and after 2 weeks she saw the results, and she said, "This is what I'm going to do." And she came up to me at the last conference, and she showed me her pictures, and I put it up. So, in order to convince people that what I say is real, and not just because I said so, we send it out to a third-party company who does studies for major cosmetic companies. They have this new technology that's computerized, and they can measure all the pigments and all the lines and all the wrinkles in the face. And we gave it to them and said, test our product, tell us what the results are. So they tested it, and they saw in 87% of the people that were tested, they saw significant improvement in their wrinkles. Here's an example of a patient that did it, 65% reduction in the deep wrinkles, and then this is 52% reduction in fine wrinkles. Now this is only in 56 days. This is not somebody who used this for 6 months. This is less than 2 months. So already they were seeing the improvement. And then, like we talked about, if you use it, you're going to see more. Pigment spots for discolorations. They did, and 62% of the patients also got improvement in that. And here's an example of a patient who used it and got 44% reduction in pigment spot count. What was most interesting to me, because I already knew that, what was most interesting to me was that 100% of the people who tried it, they said they would recommend it to their friends and family, which is really rare. I mean, you don't see 100% of anything in the world, so I was very impressed with that. and then everybody liked the way it felt, and it made their skin look, and so that was the last one. We're about to do a new study because we're introducing a new product. You're privy to the two things. First of all, the new packaging, if you can see, and this is the new product. So we're replacing the old advanced night repair with a new formula. And the reason we're doing that is because since 6 years ago till now, like I said, things changed very rapidly. And a lot of the technology that we use are no longer the best technology, but there's better products out there. So we decided it's time to upgrade our product, and I reformulated the product. So this is a very different product than the old product. The only product in the market that I know of that has all four of these activities is this product. It has the advanced polypeptide technology, it has antioxidants, it has moisturizers, and most importantly, most of the advanced technology comes from anti-glycation, which I'm going to explain to you what that is and why that's important. So you have the polypeptides, which we talked about. The antioxidants, they help to prevent damage to the cells from just radical exchanges in the body, which are things that are produced in the body that can damage the skin. If you put this on, it sort of blocks that damage, takes it away, and prevents the damage. Glycation means sugar, means glycols are sugars. They tend to go and sort of attach to the collagen in the skin. They tend to get stuck in there. And what they do is they make everything rigid. They don't give you that elasticity anymore. They don't give you that pliability. So your skin doesn't feel supple. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel nice. It just feels a little bit, hardened. So there's two products in there that are really meant to do that. Some of these products do more than one thing. They're both antioxidant and anti-glycation. They do hydration and they do antioxidant. But what I did is I categorize them to their place where they're most effective. So those two things are really new in that we're able to stop another problem with aging by putting this new concept into our products. So if you use the product, it's got a unique benefit that really nobody else has. It has polypeptides that will do the antioxidants and rejuvenate and regenerate the tissues. And it has anti-glycations, which is very new, and very few companies have any product with it in it, let alone the four products altogether. So they have a synergistic effect. It means that, like we talked about, the morning and evening regimen, I use different antioxidants because each one does a different thing. I use different glycation products because each one does a different thing. They work in different places. So when you combine these, you're able to get benefit at different levels and at different points of the aging and the cell cycles. So one of the things that I love about Jeunesse is how you are so excited about it and you share your pictures with me. This patient tried it on one hand for a month, took a picture, and came to me and said, look how good it looks. So I love it, and I ask you, if you have pictures, please send it to me. I would love to see it. That's my email. And I think you're gonna love the new products. I think they're only selling the new night cream here today, and then they're gonna distribute it gradually to the different markets. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about this again, but much shorter. And I think it's gonna be a great event. Thank you for coming.